Friday night, and I had planned I picked her up. Somit was felt off. She barely spoke during dinner. Her smile was forced, her eyes constantly drifting toward her phone resting face down on the table. Whole evening with care. We hadn't had a proper date night in weeks, and I thought dinner at her favorite Italian spot followed by a walk by the lake would bring us closer. But from the moment every time I tried to start a conversation, she nodded or gave short, uninterested answers. I told myself she was just tired from work. Back at my apartment, we watched a movie. Or rather, I watched. She sat on the other end of the couch, scrolling on her phone. I couldn't see what she was doing, but she was definitely more engaged with her screen than with me. Eventually, I asked, "Everything okay?" She looked up briefly, smiled faintly, and said, "Yeah, just tired. Sorry." By 10:30, she said she wanted to go home early. No kiss goodbye. Just a quick hug and talk tomorrow. I sat on the couch after she left, confused and heavy-hearted. Something wasn't right. At around 11:18 p.m., my phone buzzed. Not with a message from her, but with a notification from our shared iPad that was still linked to her Apple ID. I had forgotten it was synced. I wasn't trying to snoop. But when her phone lit up with a message preview from someone saved as DI, my stomach dropped. The message read, "You looked so good tonight. Wish we had more time alone." My heart started racing. I clicked into the synced messages. Another message came in from DI. "He's clueless, isn't he?" Faced with tears of joy. I froze. For a second, I couldn't breathe. I didn't want to believe what I was seeing. I scrolled back through the conversation. Flirting. Late-night meetups. Talk of how boring I was. And how exciting he was. The worst part, she had met up with him right after cutting our date short. While I sat there wondering what I did wrong, she was with him. I didn't text her. I didn't call. I just sat there, staring at the screen, letting the truth burn itself into my memory. The next day, she messaged me like nothing happened. "Morning red heart, had a good time last night. Hope you're not mad I left early." I waited a few hours, then simply replied, "No worries." DI seems like he enjoyed it more. She never responded. She never had to. I had all the answers I needed. And that's how I found out the woman I was falling for had already moved on, while I was still sitting in the same room, thinking we were something real.